I put it on my Facebook that no one really tunes in. But then again, Facebook is dead, honestly, because it's just like old people.
Did Chris disappear?
Mhm.
Oh, you just got quiet all of a sudden. Okay. I've hit record too.
Okay, welcome to the RF Experience, episode number 109. I'm your host, Mark Bunn, and with me at the Regal HQ is Tyler Hoskin.
Hello.
And waving his hands like he doesn't care, our favorite pal, Sal.
Hey, is this live? Are we live? Am I on TV? Am I?
Is
I'm
that better?
on.
That is
Okay.
because I have it directional. And it was the wrong direction for you.
I like bi-directional because there's a joke in there somewhere.
Is there?
Yeah,
I'm sure there is.
it's a terrible joke, to be honest.
Whoops.
Speaking of terrible jokes, that's a terrible segue.
That it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're still going.
Basically, I haven't played anything new. I don't know about you guys. I played the same thing, but I did actually download the download content for Rocket League because I wanted to play as the DeLorean. And my first game didn't go quite so well because the DeLorean I felt was a smaller car compared to the other cars you get in Rocket League. So I found myself missing a lot of stuff, but that could also be because I haven't played the game in weeks. So I might have just, sucked since then.
Fair enough.
But it has all the sounds, all the DeLorean type stuff, but you don't, blaze, fire tracks on the field once you go a certain speed. You get the noise,
That would have been
which
cool.
is nice.
A little nod to Back to the Future.
Yeah, and it came out the same day that Marty arrived as in the movie,
21st.
the 21st October.
Nice.
But Rocket League wasn't the only game to pay homage to Back to the Future as well. Last week, I believe, Little Big Planet released a couple of costume packs and
Costume
level kit.
packs?
Yeah. So
That's
in this
cool.
costume pack, actually, there's a whole lot of stuff you got for this. For $5.99 each, in one costume pack, you got the signature Marty look with the orange vest, of course.
Nice.
You got his girlfriend Jennifer Parker with the big 80s hair. You got Doc Brown in his lab gear that he wore when he first does the time travel experiment at the mall.
That's awesome.
You get the older Biff Tannen jumpsuit, right? With the
Yeah.
Trump?
the Donald Trump lookalike. Yeah, good call. I saw that picture on Facebook. And you also get Einstein as well.
Einstein.
Yes.
Nice.
So for those who don't know, Einstein is the dog.
Oh, if you don't know who Einstein is,
Yeah.
gotta watch the fucking movies.
Yeah, this is true.
You know what's cool? The movie is now officially about the past. It takes place
The
in
movie
past.
it takes place in the past. It's not about the past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Okay, so to go off on a completely tangent
let's
thing.
do it. Let's
As
do
we
this.
often don't do here.
No,
right
we
now.
never do that here.
First one of the episode.
Yeah, first one of the podcast.
Podcast episode.
No, I'm kidding.
Episode, podcast.
So I saw a picture on Facebook that was a screenshot of a conversation that was had on somebody's wall, and it was to just get the gist of it. It was about a person asking, did people in 1955 have the same reaction about this day in 2015 like that we are having in 2015?
Right.
Next person was like, "You're a fucking moron. They didn't even know about this fucking movie." And then the next line is
Yeah.
another reply from the first person
Yeah.
going, "No, you don't understand. Like, no, stupid.
No. Yeah.
It's time travel in the movie.
Yes.
The movie is a story.
Mhm.
It's not real.
No.
It doesn't
no.
exist.
Time travel doesn't exist currently.
Yeah. In any way, shape, or form.
You idiot."
Well, I think Einstein actually, so not like the actual person, not the dog, says that if you shoot a rocket around the moon, it would like somehow go around time or something.
Well,
That's the only thing. That's the closest thing. I was going to do a podcast.
I don't think we're
on
experts in
time
the
travel.
subject whatsoever
no,
of
not
quantum
at all.
physics.
No,
No.
not in the slightest. So
From what I hear, it's all like there's just a million different universes. So once you leave one universe, you'll never come back. You can't go. You can go forward in time. You can never come back to the same time.
that depends on which theory you believe in.
This is true.
That's true.
Theories.
Wow,
There-
there's like a bunch of theories or something.
You know what? Yes. So we
See,
should.
it's
What you
super-
need to do is do a podcast episode on time travel,
Okay.
and we will be on.
Okay.
They
And then
could.
we can have it because Doctor Who fan and Back to the Future fan and pretty much anything time travel fan.
Yeah.
Everybody uses time travel a little bit differently, especially in
Yeah.
Sliders,
That's
because
true.
that was a ridiculous show.
Mm-hmm. And Superman even did it.
Yes.
Zelda did it.
See, what Superman did was he spun the Earth the other way, and somehow that made everything go backwards in time.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, time travel itself is a complicated
Yeah.
subject.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can look up so much stuff on it. Apparently, there's like a guy who came from the future from like 1964 or something. No,
Who is this?
2064 because he needed like an IBM computer because only the older IBM computers can connect to a main a database or something.
Oh Jesus.
I don't know.
Let's go back to video games.
Let's not talk about it. It's like John Titor or something.
Let's go back to video games.
Video games.
Yeah, those things.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about time travel in a different episode.
Okay.
Well, staying on the Back to the Future subject, the second pack comes with the Western theme, guys. So you got Marty in his
Oh, nice.
gear, Doc in his gear. You get Buford Tannen,
Buford Tannen.
Copernicus,
Mm-hmm.
and you get Clara,
Nice.
Doc's love interest, of course. You don't get the train, though.
Oh.
That's a shame.
Yeah. But they do give you a hoverboard power-up in the level kit.
Oh, nice.
So
Power up.
Yeah. I mean, I watched the trailers of the levels, and it actually makes me want to kind of pick up Little Big Planet 3 just for this.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, okay, that's a lot of money to spend just to play a couple levels.
That's fair.
I might want to stay away from that. Given that I kind of want to pick up Divinity Sin. Divinity Sin.
Divinity
Original
Sin.
Sin, sorry.
Nice.
Coming out this Tuesday.
that
Given
the-
last week's podcast, a discussion with Dave and Amber, so they'll be playing locally, and then I can join in on that. So that'd be quite exciting because I need a little change from Destiny, obviously. But we'll talk more about that because a lot of stuff happened in that one as well. But-
Is that the remaster, the original Sin remaster?
It's an enhanced edition, so
Oh,
they've
okay,
changed
one
it
of
up a
those.
bit. They've changed the ending. So for people like Dave who've already played the game on PC, and I think he beat it, he said, but it'd be good for him just to play the console version just so you can get a fresh look at what's new and the different ending, of course.
Yeah.
True.
And because he bought the first one, he gets this new enhanced edition for free, but only on the
Oh.
PC, though.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's not too
nice.
bad.
Yeah. But he's playing with his wife on the PS4, I'm
Fair
sure.
enough.
And if I jump in,
Yeah.
he'll make that transition. So I'm looking forward to that on Tuesday. Other new releases, I guess, that came out this past week. Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Yeah, I did hear about this.
Yeah. Once again, another year, another Assassin's Creed game, it seems.
Yeah, and it looks
This one looks
pretty
cool.
much.
This one looks cool.
I don't know.
I think it looks pretty badass.
Well, it's set in London, what, 1868?
yeah, yeah. It deals with the London gangs and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But for the first time in the series, you actually get to switch between, two protagonists. You have the twins, Jacob and Evie.
Oh yeah, you got the chick and the
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, yeah.
So from what I've been reading, you can switch at them at will.
At will.
That's cool.
That's not bad.
Continues the storyline of the Assassin's Creed if people still follow that. I stopped after 3. Actually, I didn't finish 3. I kind of left halfway
Yeah.
through it. Didn't finish it. But a buddy of mine, dedicated fan,
Yep.
I saw him last night playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I'm like, oh, he still had it. Good for him. Even
That's
with
awesome.
what was it last one? Unity. Even with all the bugs, he's like, it wasn't that bad. I'm like, well, everyone says it is.
It wasn't that bad. Yes, it was.
But you're a hardcore fan for sticking it out, so
That is
I
fair.
wasn't surprised he stuck it out with this new one.
Yep.
True.
So of course, just like any Assassin's Creed game, they'll have famous people in there helping the assassins out. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think in this game there was Charles Dickens, Darwin, Graham Bell, Queen Victoria, of course, and one of the guys is I forgot his name, but the sergeant who investigated the Jack the Ripper murder, since it's taking place in that same time
Oh, yeah.
period. So
I heard that the Jack the Ripper stuff takes place like a few years after the current time that it's in.
1860. That would make sense.
Yeah.
And maybe they would tie that in with the assassins, right? Maybe it wasn't Jack the Ripper. Maybe it was just a bunch of assassins.
Maybe
going-
it's like a
Maybe.
precursor. Yeah. I don't know.
Hooters.
Let it rip.
Also out this week or last week, I was hoping probably you, Sal,
Hi.
had maybe touched up on it.
Hello.
The Zelda game,
Oh, the remake.
Practice Heroes. Oh, sorry, that is my footballer saying I'm winning my matchups.
Nice. Are we talking about
Gotta turn that off.
the rumor of the HD remake or the
No, the one that came out, the Triforce Heroes.
Oh,
A 3DS game.
Screw that noise.
Screw that noise. You're not into it?
Screw that
No,
noise.
why? Like, what is it? What, like, it's 4 swords without the purple guy? Come on.
No, it's not Forza because it's only 3.
Yeah,
It's
but
a Triforce.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it now. There's Triforce.
Yeah.
Oh, so they had to take away the 4th player to make it fit. I don't know. The game looks cool, but it's like Wind Waker was kind of like a Wind Waker was a great game, but it's like the art style of Wind Waker, but not the art style of Wind Waker.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Link to the Past, but not Link to the Past, and like a Link Between Worlds and not a Link. It's like I don't get it. And like the links aren't links; they're just Hyrule heroes
Yeah, with different colors.
with different colors, and
Yeah.
you can't be a chick, but you can be a dude wearing a dress, which
Sure.
is like that's cool. Appealing to the transgenders, that's all right. Good job Nintendo.
Now
But-
the thing is, this game is meant to be played, cooperatively, right, with 2 other
Yeah,
people.
yeah. The thing with that is you have to have 3 people, or you can't play cooperatively.
No, well, I read that you can play by yourself.
Cooperatively. There, I did it.
Okay, it took you 5 million years.
You
But
guys could have helped me. We could have cooperated in this, but thanks. Okay.
it's a tongue twister. We'll let you
yeah.
have it.
Yeah.
I was about to jump in and talk for you.
Yeah. Just like the game, we all help each other out.
Oh, but I read that you can play this game solo, but you would have 2.
You'd have 2 other dolls with you.
Yeah, and you control it with a touchpad screen, which I think seems a bit much.
Yeah, I don't know. I never like when the game first announced, I completely wasn't interested. It's the same thing with the Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. It's like it's not the main game, and it's more like a spin-off.
Mhm.
But like that's what Nintendo's really been doing lately, is just a bunch of spin-offs. Like they had the Metroid Prime game coming out, but it's not a Metroid Prime game. But it's
Yeah,
a
that's the one that
spin-off.
everyone signed a petition to not make the game.
Yeah, that's mean. Signing a petition just to have a game canceled before you even know anything about it.
Well, they didn't like it.
Well, a lot of people made the good point where it's like you should have. They made the what's it called? They made the similarity. They compared it to the Fallout 4 and then Fallout New Shelter.
Mhm.
Is like, imagine if they just came out with Fallout New Shelter like 5 years later and not Fallout 4. Whereas like what they're doing is they're putting out Fallout 4 and then they put out Fallout New Shelter with it. So it's like they could have done that, where it's like here's a spin-off game and here's a main game, but like it's been like how many years since the last Metroid Prime game?
I
think-
think with the Wii.
Yeah, Metroid Other M was like the last one, but everyone didn't like that. Most people didn't like that for some reason. It was by the Ninja Gaiden people. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't really know what they're. I don't know. Yeah, to answer your question, I didn't play Zelda. No.
How about that? You being a Nintendo fanboy, just jumping all over that stuff.
No, not really. I mean, I pick and choose what games I want to play, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to play. I don't want to like. There's a term like vote with your wallet, where it's like if you think a game is good, you should buy it. There's a lot of games I bought that I really haven't played yet, but I
No,
bought
I get
them.
it. I buy games for systems I don't even have.
Yeah. So it's like I don't want them to like make a game just because they think that it's gonna be good. I don't know.
So what are you playing then, Stud?
Yoshi's Woolly World for sure.
Still? I thought you would have beaten that by now.
No, I 100% of the first two worlds.
Oh, is that your goal then? Just 100% the entire game?
I'm kind of OCD, so it's like
No,
I
that's
can't
fine.
really
I
I
get
can't really move on until I like get all like there's flowers, and then there's beating the level without getting hurt, and then there's the 20 stamps, which I talked about in the last episode, where the stamps are like in random spots.
Mhm.
So what it amounts to is like I enter a level and I just start throwing yarn balls everywhere, because as soon as you hit like an invisible object, it'll just appear. Which is
Well, it sucks that it's
Which is
random, because then
lame.
you can't really, rely on a guide to help you complete it. It's just,
yeah. Well, the thing is though, like I've gotten to the point where I've gotten everything in a level, and it's like 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, and then 19 out of 20. I'm just like, ugh. It's like no.
but I do the same thing too. Actually, I played a bit of Super Meat Boy a couple of days
Love
ago.
that game.
Yeah,
Nice.
and like as soon as I played the first level, I'm like, oh, I have to beat this in 3 seconds. Okay, and so I just replayed the first level maybe 5 times just to make the time to get the grade A+, and then same thing happened in the second level. Same thing happened with the level. I mean, I beat the level, but you get that little grade at the end. It's like, okay, maybe I can do better. and I
Mhm.
just continually try to.
And you don't want to move
Perfect
on
it.
until you, yeah,
No,
exactly. That's how I
well,
am with
especially because
Yoshi.
if you do it now, it's still fresh in your head on how to do it.
Yeah,
As
exactly.
opposed to going back later and say, okay, so how did I do this again?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of games are like that where it's like you kind of like get in the groove. A lot of the Need for Speed games were like that where it's like you're like working up your car and all of a sudden your car is like super fast and like but you know how to control it. But if you put the game down and come back to it like a couple months later, like your car's like out of control. You try to
No, that
move your
you lose the
car.
muscle memory and
Yeah, that's it.
the,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
timing of it all. Same thing with like when you do the Gran Turismo
yeah, yeah.
license things, right? To get the grade A and the
Oh,
whatever.
that was
yeah.
so painful.
Like I would spend
Painful.
hours on that on like maybe one thing trying to like I got to brake right here for this long,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And you had to do it perfectly because if you go off track, it doesn't count,
Yep.
right? You have to drive like an actual driver.
Like drive like an actual driver.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Well, you can't Need for Speed it and cut corners and
Yeah.
shit. You actually
Yeah.
have to go on the, and some of them were like specific lines and
Yeah.
stuff, and you.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
you have to find that fine line where the rumble strips end and then the grass as to how far you can get off the track.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it
yeah.
allows you a certain bit, but not too much. So it's all those like minute details that you have to pay attention to. Again, that wouldn't just drive me nuts because I would always try to get.
Yeah, yeah,
And then they give you the bronze, silver, gold times, and I'm like, okay, now I gotta get the gold times, right?
yeah.
Wouldn't stop, wouldn't end.
And the worst thing the thing I really hate about games today is that they use that same system, but they incorporate free to play into it. So a lot of games do that, where it's like you want to get gold, well, you got to upgrade you got to get more equipment. You got to go pay money for this. Go buy some silver. Upgrade your character. It's like, you know, it's nice that like you can try and do it like at one shot and get it, but you know, yeah. So I haven't really slept I didn't really sleep last night, so my brain's not working right.
That's your mouth, apparently.
Yeah. I was like, cooperate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really busy time for me.
Oh, it's busy time for everyone who works in retail.
I literally, before I went to work this morning, I literally got ready, then I sat down on the couch just to wait a bit, and then I fell asleep on the couch, and like my mother had to wake me up. They're like, Sal, you got to go to work now. I'm like, oh, and like I literally walked into work like still kind of asleep.
I do it all the time.
Oh, right on. Is your job physically intensive?
Oh yeah, it wakes me up. Yeah.
True.
I figure as long as I keep moving, I don't fall asleep. As soon as I start sitting down and doing nothing, I will pass out.
Yeah. True. I got a coffee, so I'm good. Well, I hope I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out. I just had one sip. I don't know how fast the caffeine will kick in.
Well, speaking of speed and trying to get things perfected, a new Super Mario Brothers speedrun record was set this week.
Which one?
The
Which-
original Super Mario Brothers.
That was a good segue.
Yeah. So the old record, because they have to go in the milliseconds now because apparently these things are so close together. The new record is 4 minutes, 57 seconds, and 627 milliseconds.
Jesus fuck.
Is that from when you hit start?
I believe so.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
For like when you're on the title screen, you hit start. Yeah.
Now, this record is only 66 milliseconds faster than the older record,
Ooh.
Oh snap.
right? And that
They
was set
gotcha.
back in June 2014.
Wow, that's good. That's soon. Maybe because they're playing so much Super Mario Maker that they're like,
I just don't get how
They're
people
used-
find the time or me make time. Like, what's the point of this?
um,
Like, you'd have to literally
to
play as
feel
like,
To get a Guinness World Record? I don't know.
yeah.
to feel like you're a man. I don't know. To woo the ladies.
Like what's
I
the
don't
thought
know.
process of
Is,
it? Okay,
is
gotta go
that
to
what
work.
woos the ladies
Yeah.
these days?
I don't know.
I highly doubt that.
Like,
I'm just saying it's
Ju-
probably not what
hashtag just saying.
no G, hashtag no G.
No G. Oh, I love that.
Wait, so what
don't
goes
know.
through the start process? I'm going to work today, and then after work, I'm gonna spend 3 hours trying to beat that record. Fuck.
Yeah, that there should be a record for that. How long did it take you to get the record?
Yeah. Because obviously you didn't get it in one run. Like
No.
you'd have to do it like
Yeah.
constantly.
And it probably didn't take him 3 hours. It probably took him like days
3
upon
weeks.
days.
Well, if this record was, so there's since June of 2014.
Somebody was probably trying since
Or,
then.
yeah,
You know,
a year and a
someone-
half.
Someone
Loser.
actually programmed a robot to play Super Mario World. Super Mario Bros.
Really?
Yeah. So, did they beat the robot? Because I'm not
No, I
sure.
don't think the robot could.
I don't know if there's any way to tell. But after a while, if you play that game really high level, like it's just motorized. Like you run, jump here, jump here, jump here, jump here, and then you just go to the warp zone. Wait, did he use the warp zone?
Well, you
Oh,
have to. You
yes.
have to.
Oh,
You
okay.
have to.
Yeah, in 4 minutes and 57 seconds, you have to.
Warped all the way to 8 and right into the last level.
All the way to 8? Could you warp all the way to 8?
Not directly, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to. You go to
can-
5.
You can warp to 4.
Or is it 4?
the second
4
level.
and then 8, or 5 then 8. I
Yeah,
can't
It's
remember.
one of the two.
You go over the top part.
And because then you get 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's been a long time
Yeah,
since-
it's been
yeah,
a long
yeah.
time.
Although we could watch the video, it's literally going to take us 5 minutes. So, speaking of videos, YouTube Red is now
RedTube?
officially a thing.
What
Yeah.
was that all about?
So this is their the subscription service that they're
Subscription
offering.
service.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did
that's
you hear
starting
about that?
October 28th. Yeah.
Like RED?
RED, yeah, like the color red. So if you notice,
Yeah.
if you go to your YouTube app and then you go to like the top
Demonstration.
parts, what to watch,
Yeah.
there's another red bar.
Yeah.
So I was like, why the fuck is it red now? So now it makes sense with this whole YouTube red.
And
that
you know
they're
what-
pushing?
Do you know what it does? It makes it, if you pay the $10,
Sorry, it's $10.
it's $10 a
$10,
month,
yep.
but you get the Google Play. What is it? The Google Play membership for the music.
I didn't read that. Unlimited music? No.
Yeah, you get a thing for the unlimited music, which is kind of cool because it's like Apple Music is $10 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want music,
But Apple Music's a little different because there's actually somebody sitting at a desk picking music. Like it's a radio show.
Yeah.
no, with Apple Music you can download anything you want on your phone, like as much as you want, and play it offline. Did you know that?
I don't think that's Apple Music.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
Spotify?
No, Spotify, like they're all these music services do the same thing where it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, so but yeah, Apple
don't
Music
know.
does that.
I
Well,
don't
from
know.
what I read, YouTube Red also offers you ad-free.
Which
Watching.
is just the stupidest thing in the world
It is,
because
yeah,
you can
yeah.
download ad blocker for free and
Exactly.
done.
Done.
And the other thing that will come with the subscription coming in 2016 is that they'll have original content.
The only thing it would benefit for the ad blocker is your phone,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
true.
probably, to be totally honest, where a lot of people watch YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
And for the mobile subscriptions, apparently you can make certain videos available offline
Yeah, you can
as part of your
download them.
$10 subscription.
And you can
Just wasting space on your phone.
and get this. Okay, I don't know if anyone really did this, but back in the day when like had all the old iPhones and the iPods, you could play a YouTube video, go like push the home button, go out of the YouTube video, and then either swipe up or hit push the button on your headphones, and it would play the audio from the YouTube video in the background while you're doing other things.
Still
you know
does that.
Yep.
No, you can't do that with the YouTube app now.
Works for me.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the things that they said in the for the YouTube Red is that you can actually do that now.
That still works for
okay.
me. At least it did last week. Because I hit the play button on my headphones to get the
Yeah.
podcast back, and I forgot I was listening to or watching a video before that, and the video audio started to play.
Oh,
So
that's
lies,
I don't know what I'm talking about.
lies, it's all lies.
Actually, same thing with my car. When I'm playing like a YouTube video, like previously, and then I go in my car, plug in my phone, and
Oh, I thought you were
drive off.
watching YouTube videos in your car.
No, it won't let you. It's because the
I've
car's
said-
in motion. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the audio still plays through sometimes.
Yeah.
So what I've learned is if I want to say listen to a song on YouTube or watch a video or listen to it,
Yeah.
but like I would have to go into my connect my phone, pick any song, hit play, and then go to the video, hit play in the video, and then put my phone down, and then the audio from the video kicks in.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I would be able to just plug it in, hit play in the video, close my phone, and it would still play.
Oh Jesus.
Do you have a list of like all the things that YouTube Red offers?
The
then?
hacks.
Like a detailed list?
Not a detailed list, but one of the major things they said that you'll be original content and certain, I guess, YouTubers
Yeah.
will be among these. So apparently PewDie
I was waiting for that.
PewDiePie's reality show is going to be one of those. We unfortunately are not one of those guaranteed shows, so
PewDiePie.
You'll still be able to listen to us for free on the free version.
I'm just gonna keep saying that until someone tells me to stop. PewDiePie.
You can stop.
Okay, thanks.
So also with the nothing's changed with the free YouTube, so you still get the ads,
Yeah.
and nothing changes. It's just for those who want to pay, will get I guess certain perks. But again, like you said, there are ways around it, so
Yeah.
it's not a big deal.
I know. Are you gonna get it?
No, not at all.
Me either.
Why would I want to spend $10 a month on something?
I mean, there's so many bills these days that why would you want to add on to that? Like I have, you got your phone bill.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you're an independent person, you got life bills,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got Xbox bill.
Not
and then,
that, but
and then you got to
what?
buy the Destiny DLC every couple months.
See, and that's worth it though, and we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah,
but
but you know what I mean. Like there's so much
YouTube,
stuff.
I don't mind watching a 15-second ad if it means I don't have to pay.
Yeah,
That's the
true.
price I'm willing to pay.
Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff I watch off YouTube, I'm just literally I put the phone in my pocket and I listen to them talk.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the rant videos with like the footage in the background. It's just the what's it called? The just like video game like footage.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't really need to see what's going on. So,
No, not really.
but I didn't like how they were locking off the ability to like I thought that's what they said they were gonna do, where like the ability to play the video, like play the audio in the background. I thought they were
Right.
like locking that off for the YouTube ride, which would have been lame. But like a lot of people are saying that not really many people are gonna get it. So
There's gonna be someone who's going to get it and praise it,
yeah.
and it might be just again the people who actually work for the company. Now Harmonix gotten big shit for that for Rock Band 4, because apparently if you look at the reviews on a lot of the sites, it was kind of like mediocre. But then if you go to Amazon's website, they found their reviews slightly higher than the rest of them, and it turns out that a lot of the Harmonix employees highly rated their
Oh
own
yeah,
game.
I heard about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
So now they claim that they didn't do it with the intent of trying to raise the score. They just did because they did actually like the game. But
Oh yeah, of course you like the game.
yeah, you worked on it.
What, you gonna say you don't like the game you work on?
Yeah.
Like when I take a dump, I'm gonna like the dump that I took.
Mm-hmm.
It's
My
like
fart don't stink. What are you talking about?
everyone loves their own brand, that's a terrible comparison, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tyler's back. Hey Tyler, we're talking about dumps.
Technically, we're actually talking about
I muted your microphone. Hope you figured that out.
Harmonix get in trouble for saying Rock Band 4 was good on the Amazon website. But again, Harmonix, as a company, says they weren't aware their employees were doing that. So they are dealing with those employees. And Amazon has actually apparently sued some of these people.
Nice.
Yeah, for
Wait,
these comments.
sued?
Yeah.
Sued the employees?
Yeah.
Oh.
The states, they're very litigious. But
Hey, if I ran that company and I wanted a lot of positive reviews, you'd either pay off the individual reviewers, or you'd get your staff to go on and create as many profiles as you can and like upvote
maybe some
everything.
people do that. I mean, there are
Yeah,
ways
that's what they do. Yeah, for sure.
Like Ex Machina, I think was the name of the website, a YouTube channel that got in trouble with the whole Xbox One fiasco
Yeah, Machinima or something. Machina? Yeah, where like they had this deal.
with
That
Xbox
somehow
saying,
got
hey,
out.
You gotta say this, you gotta say this, and then give a positive review.
You got to use this hashtag to
Yeah.
let us know that you're doing it.
Yeah.
And you have to say, you have to say all the only positive things about Xbox One.
Yeah.
And a lot of, I believe a lot of that stuff goes around, and that's just like the nature of the business of video game reviewing.
Oh, that's the nature of life itself. I mean,
and life,
it's
yeah.
like with sports.
It's like the business.
I'm sure
world,
everyone
too.
cheats in a certain special way, but once one team gets caught, it's like, oh nope, yep, they're the only ones doing it.
Haha, see,
not the
you
rest
got
of
caught.
us.
Everyone, look at this guy.
Yeah.
It's like when Rob Ford got caught smoking crack. I'm sure they all do drugs. I mean, you probably have to deal with that job. So, but they all pointed fingers at Rob. It's like, hey, look
the
at
opinions
him.
expressed
Oh
by
my
Sal did not reflect the opinions
Look
of
at
the entire
him.
podcast team.
Okay.
I want to reiterate that.
All right. I'm just saying.
Guys, they all do
G.
drugs.
That's just
All of
my
them.
Opinion.
Just
Uh,
oh my
I should
god.
keep my opinion to myself sometimes.
No, that's fine. Just say,
No,
hey,
it's-
I
it's-
think.
oh.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know.
There's no filter here.
Hashtag
Clearly.
no filter, no G, no filter. I don't know.
Yikes.
It's good times. But yeah, like a lot of the video game reviewers, when I was younger, like around maybe when I was like 15, I used to go on GameStop a lot. GameSpot.
Mm-hmm.
GameSpot. And I like used to like read all the reviews and everything. And
You know what we did when we were 15? We had to buy the magazine.
see, I wish
Yeah.
I wish I grew up in that era where it's like you learned stuff from. Actually, no, I did kind of grow up in
And
that
then
era.
if we didn't want to buy the fucking magazine because it was like, okay, do I spend my $10 on this stupid magazine, or do I
spend
just
$10 to buy the game?
buy the fucking game and try it and see what happens?
Yeah.
I think I'll buy the game.
Oh, I miss that. I know.
And then you just had your friends like, oh, I bought this game. You want to try it?
Wait,
Yeah.
so you
And
could,
you would go over to your friend's place and play the game.
Yeah.
you couldn't watch a live stream of it?
No.
No,
No. Oh.
there was this whole YouTube thing
Yeah.
didn't exist.
Wait. So then how did you like look up tutorials for stuff?
We actually bought
there were magazines for that too.
and walkthrough
Oh
guides.
wow.
Yeah.
Strategy
Like
guides.
actual guides that you
Yeah.
had to flip through to find the level you were having trouble with.
Did you
Some
have
of the bigger companies was Brady Games.
And you would
Primo was
actually-
another big one.
You would actually go to the video game store and hang out and read the book there rather than buying it.
that's stealing?
Or if you bought the game with the strategy guide at certain EB locations, you also got a discount for buying the strategy guide on top of that.
Oh.
I did that often.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very
This was
strategic.
the OG video gaming.
That's crazy. I mean, did you have Google back in the day?
Nothing.
No. So how did
No.
you know? How did you think?
Well, we didn't have any of these devices.
Nope.
They weren't
He's
existent.
waving his phone.
Smartphones in general, I guess. Yeah. I mean, we had cell phones, but
Yeah.
not the extent of
The
didn't
only
have
thing
cameras,
the
I
only
don't
thing
think.
cool you could do with your Nokia cell phone was play Snake.
Snake or
Oh, the ribbon game. Do you remember the ribbon game
what's the ribbon game?
where you just kind of go like this and you like when you get through the cave?
Oh.
On like the camera's not even pointed at me.
Yeah,
Hey, there's a ball right there.
the camera is pretty much on the ball. Let's do this.
The
Here,
camera's
Sal.
on the ball.
The ball's a bigger star than we are.
Oh, hey. There's me. Yeah. We gotta stop letting it go to silence like that. That just sounds bad.
No, it's great.
Chris loves the silence.
Yes,
Does he really?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, it's his favorite thing.
true.
Now, speaking of old things, no surprise. I mean, Square Enix has finally caved in with the Final Fantasy VII remake, and apparently now they've opened up their entire library to remakes
Jesus
because they
fuck.
want to bring back the the stuff that made their old gamers happy, and then bring it for the new generation.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Because I totally trust game companies these days. They're really looking out for us.
Hey, if this means I get a Vagrant Story sequel or some sort of remake of that, I'm down for that.
you know they're gonna put microtransactions in the games. That's what I'm trying to say. They're gonna make like in-game purchase stuff.
Every company's doing that now.
I know.
Why would they be any different?
Exactly. That's the point.
You
You're
just
gonna-
have to accept the whole in-game purchase shit and move
Whether
on.
you want to use it or not, that's up to you.
yeah, it's
Like
your
Destiny
own,
has it
Yeah.
now. I'm not buying any silver from it.
Yeah. When I was a kid, like you had to we had to mow a couple lawns just to buy a game. Now kids today, you have to like mow a couple lawns, then maybe spend some money in a game, and then mow another lawn, and then spend some money in the game. And
Again, this is all most games, if they do it right, it's just for extra shit, not
Yeah,
to
yeah.
make progress in the game.
No.
You
Yeah,
can
that's what
still
I'm
make
worried of.
progress in the game by grinding it,
Yeah,
or you can cheat and buy shit.
Or like with the Rocket League DeLorean for $2, it's just a cosmetic thing. I
Yeah.
bought it because it's the fucking DeLorean.
Yep.
it's
Which I got in this week's game.
nice.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about. Actually, another thing I want to talk about. It's been leaked. I don't know if it's official, but
Uh-oh.
apparently it's only through Dell, and I'm kind of interested in buying this now. The Xbox One, they're gonna have a crazy Black Friday deal. So you'll get the console, a 500 gig version of it, an extra controller, Fallout 4, and Gears of War Ultimate Edition
Huh.
for only $300. Now I'm sure that's $300 US, so that's still a significantly cheap price for a bundle of that magnitude. But again, it's only available through Dell through the website. So for those who want this, I would imagine it's going to be traffic heavy.
Huh.
Because it's a hell of a deal.
Wait, did you say Dell?
Dell, yeah.
Wait, they sell stuff?
They sell stuff. They have a website.
What are they trying to be like Amazon?
Not sure. I'm sure they stick to electronics.
Oh, I just never knew that they actually like there was like a storefront.
I don't know if there's a storefront,
Well, you know what I mean,
physically, but online, yeah.
Huh, that's cool.
Now, this
That's
is
cool.
bundle will be available at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, November 26th. So for those who want to try to snag that deal,
Is is 6 on the button, like the milliseconds and everything?
it would have to be.
That's
Because
crazy.
it's a Black Friday deal, right? So they're pretty anal about that kind of stuff.
They're
True.
pretty anal.
Did you hear? It's kind of going off topic, but kind of like the same thing with how I said that Dell was like doing selling stuff. Do you know what company is making a smartphone now? Did you hear about that?
Is this someone completely random?
It's like a completely random company is making a smartphone. Yeah,
Arm and Hammer.
that was close, but it was Pepsi. Pepsi's making a smartphone.
Oh yeah, I did read about that.
Did you hear about that? Yeah. That's so fun. Actually, is Arm & Hammer making a smartphone?
Maybe it's such a big company. You don't know what the hell falls into that
Yeah.
branch, right?
When Microsoft made the original Xbox, people were saying that like that was kind of like the comparison, where it's like, oh, now Microsoft is making a game system that's completely different than what they do.
Well, Apple's sort of getting into the game console now.
See, no, Apple did it right. They made the iPod Touch, and then everyone got it, and then everyone started downloading games for it. But they didn't buy it for games; it just became one. It was like a Trojan horse kind of thing. So I think that was cool.
Oh, I guess. I mean, do people still buy iPod Touches now these days?
Yeah, they're still around. But the original iPod Touches were basically just like the iPhone, but
That's maybe
Yeah.
without
the
the
camera
ability
and
to
the
call.
chips.
Unless you were
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Wi-Fi, then you can use like Skype and call people.
Do you know when the App Store came around?
2008.
Do you know how many iPhones there were before that?
Um,
There was an iPhone already out
really?
when the App Store came out. So it was on the second version of the iPhone.
Really?
Yeah. That's when the App Store showed up.
Oh, I thought
There was
it
no
went-
App Store when the iPhone came out.
I didn't know that. I honestly thought that.
So the original
was it.
iPhone and the original iPod Touches. You know what? There wasn't an iPod Touch when the iPhone came out.
Okay, that makes sense then.
The iPod Touch came out so you could play the games.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Yeah, it was their kind of the game system. The one I had, my original one, it like I have a case on it, but when you open the case, it's literally like the back of it looks like an iPhone, and it has like the part where the camera is. It just kind of like they put a piece of plastic over it, so it's literally an iPhone. I plug it into my computer, and my computer recognizes it as an iPhone. So, it was an iPhone. And from a manufacturing standpoint, it would make sense just to build an iPhone and just take out a couple chips. Genius.
Lindsay's watching.
Oh, is she watching?
Hey, Lindsay. Thanks for watching.
Dave usually used to watch us, but we have been regularly streaming, so he kind of gave up on that.
Yeah.
But he's also playing a lot of Destiny too, because I keep getting like texts from him. Dave number 2, by the way, for those listening. So last night I forgot to mention that. I tried to do the raid last night. Started at 12 in the morning.
Nice.
I did the 100 website again, joined the gaming session. So we all met up. Super nice guys. The one guy was kind of leading everybody, being a good Sherpa, telling people what to expect, what to do. So we got through most of it pretty good. The first puzzle was, 3 teams of 2 had to go to each thing, bring back the orb, move on to the next round. And then the jumping platform puzzle mechanics was pissing me off because I kept dying the one ship part, which for those who played the raid know what I'm talking about. It took me maybe about a good half hour to get past that part.
Was this Vault of Glass?
No, this is King's Fall,
Oh, the new one.
the new raid, yeah.
Right on.
So after that, it went pretty swimmingly smooth. A couple of funny bits where you're jumping again, another mechanic, you jump against the wall, and then these blades shoot out. So I had my first person perspective, I was waiting to jump, and all of a sudden I shot to the right. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And everyone was laughing, like, oh, you just got knocked out by one of those blades because you got to watch out for them as they pop out.
Yeah.
So that took us another half hour because guys kept dying because of that. And if you slide down the wall, you're dead because there's no stopping you and you're gone.
Yeah.
And so once you get to the end, it took us 4 hours. It was 4 in the morning, and we got to the final boss orcs, and we couldn't do it.
Wow.
That's terrible.
4
Yeah.
in the morning.
I was like barely keep my eyes up, and the other guy's like, you know what, guys, it's 4 o'clock in the morning here Eastern time. I don't know about you guys, but I gotta go to bed. And poor Dave too, because this is his second attempt at the raid, and the first time his internet crapped out on him as they were going to kill the final boss.
Oh.
So he missed out on that. So everything we got up to that point, like all the chests and rewards,
Yeah.
he didn't get because he already got them.
Right. So it was pretty much pointless for him.
It was the entire time.
Shit.
right?
Oh.
So we get to the end, it's like, this is shit. It's like, the guy before he left is like, oh, I hope everyone got, some good stuff, even though we didn't get finished all. And then Dave too is like, I didn't get anything.
That's lame. Did you have to work the next day?
No, that's why I was up till 4 in the
Oh,
morning.
okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like,
Yeah.
you're hardcore gamer here.
Yeah, I've done all nights before and gone to work. I did tell about my Shadow
That's-
Colossus story.
That's awesome. Oh, you played Shadow Colossus all night?
I did it in one go
What?
because the next day Final Fantasy 12 was coming out, and I knew if I didn't beat Shadow Colossus then,
true.
wouldn't go back to the game.
Yeah.
So I did Shadow Colossus in one night, went to work, 7 in the morning for the launch of Final Fantasy 12. And then there's my story with the Rock Band with Chris and I going to the States to pick that up. I went to work the next day. So I've done all nights before gaming wise.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I haven't done all nighters, but I've played. I have 100%ed all a game within one shot, like one sitting. Like I remember, I 100%ed the my best run of Banjo-Kazooie, the N64 one, was 4 hours, and that's 100% like everything you can collect, all in one run.
And you did that without a guide?
Yeah. Oh no, it was all off memory.
Memory? Oh, gee.
Yeah,
Okay,
when I
so
was
you
a
did it on
kid,
the first time then. Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So like, and it was a 360 version, so everything kind of loaded quicker. So it was
Right.
like everything was kind of like I was right into it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think with Yoshi's Woolly World, I think I'm gonna speed run that game when I finish it. Just like figure out where everything is, and then
You
just
know,
kind
you
of
should
like
look
run
up the
through
Guinness
it.
World Record of that and then attempt it.
Do
Because
you
they now
think there is
sell.
one? Do you think there's one already? The game just
Sure, there's a Guinness World Record for anything. They actually at the they sell like specifically Guinness World Book of Records gaming version.
Oh, true,
Yeah.
true.
Like I listened to
But I
John
want to.
Bombcast, and one of the guys
Yeah.
on the podcast has the record. I forgot what it was for.
That's a good podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
They're funny.
He has the world record for like playing like so many hours consecutively of like I think it was Mario Kart or something like that. Something
Mario
dumb.
Kart.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, there's world records for anything. You just have to document it and
Yeah,
then submit it to I don't know the guys at Guinness, and then
But
they'll
the
officially
thing is,
recognize
though,
it.
like when I speedrun, I don't do it for like the records. I just do it because I like playing through a game and experiencing it over and over again and like knowing where everything is. Like I did that with a bunch of games when I had on the Wii. Was Kirby's Epic Yarn. I did that where I would speedrun it because there's like like the levels were just simple and there's like 3 things in every level, and you can kind of like keep track in your mind where those 3 things are in every level.
Mhm.
So then I go back into it, and it's like, oh, I get to this point. It's like, oh yeah, wait, there's a thing around here, and I'd find it. So there's stuff like that. Super Mario Galaxy 2, I always speedrunned, or not speedrun, but I'd always play through multiple times. That was a good game.
Again, look these things up. You might
Yeah,
as well
yeah,
try-
yeah.
If you enjoy doing speedruns, you might as well.
But like I don't like the idea of like stressing over it. Like, oh, I gotta get this jump right now. Oh, okay. Because I've watched like live streams of people like doing speedruns for like Banjo-Kazooie and like Mario 64, and they're getting so far into the game, and I'm just like, you're gonna do it. And he's like, oh, I missed this jump on this one turtle in this one level, and it's like you're in the later part of the level, and it's like, and he just like hit reset. I'm like, what? You just
Hey, that's the
you
dedication.
just killed it all.
takes.
That's hardcore.
Hardcore,
And, like,
parkour.
I mean, like, no, but if you think about it, like, if the quickest timing run for a Banjo-Kazooie is like 2 hours and a half, like, I guess you can do that. Like, how many times can you attempt that in a gaming session? Like, how long is like your gaming sessions? Like 4 hours?
No, it's got to be at least 6 because you wouldn't be able to do
Damn.
one run in like perfectly,
Yeah, yeah.
right? As soon as you mess
Exactly.
up, that OCD kicks in. It's like, fuck, I got to start all over again.
Wow. Yeah, I know.
Well, that's what I would imagine the mentality would be, because that's what my mentality would be.
Yeah. Speed running. It's insane.
That's why I like sticking to speedruns for short things like Super Meat Boy. 5 seconds. Okay, I can do that. Something like Metal Gear Solid. Oh, forget it. I'm just glad there's a
yeah, like
just
games like
exit
that.
the game and then restart from your last
Yeah.
save
Games
spot.
like I don't like those intricate games where it's like, oh, you jump into the level and there's like a freaking a million different ways you can finish it. No, just give me like 3 different ways to finish it, and like, no, that's more fun.
No, but some people
Yeah.
like the sandbox.
That's true. Yeah.
Right?
So, yeah. That's a good point. But yeah. I forget what I was gonna say.
Yeah, what's Sal's rant this week? We have one every week.
Did I talk about the Yoshi's Woolly World stamp thing? Yeah, I did.
Probably.
How I don't like.
Sounds
how
like something you would have talked about.
there is
Yeah.
the invisible objects in that game. That pissed me
Yeah,
off.
you
The
talked
first,
about that.
yeah, the first couple times I played it, I'm just like, this is stupid. I gotta like jump across every gap in every level. There's just like one level where you're on this piece of yarn that's like wavy like this, like going like
For those
up
who
and
listen,
down.
can't see that, but yeah.
And well, the listeners can't see it, but like I have
Then
to like,
watch the fucking YouTube video, damn
I
it.
literally
There you
like,
go. Shameless plug.
I step one, I take one step, and then I let it go up and down, take another step, let it go up and down, just like scan the whole area for like those stupid invisible things. And sometimes they put them in stupid places too. And yeah, sometimes I just throw the yarn balls everywhere and just let them bounce everywhere. It's like, okay, yep, nothing's in that gap over there. All right. Because sometimes you jump into the wall and it's like, oh, there was something there. Look at that. Well, I couldn't have known that was there. Like, ugh, kill me. That's my rant.
All right.
This
so
coffee isn't working. Like, I still feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm like,
with the
Yum.
rant over, let's jump into the Rabble challenge for this week.
yeah, let's do that. Did I post? I posted. Yeah.
I hope so. So this week's Rabble challenge was Smashy Road.
Smashy Road wanted, because there is a Smashy Road.
Oh, okay, corrected. All right.
I saw it come up in one of my searches, and there is a Smashy Road, people.
Nice.
It's
But
a
the one
completely
we're
different
playing
game.
is wanted.
Yes.
Okay. Did it say that in the pop-up screen? I don't think it did.
No, I don't think it did either.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
it's
posted.
it's what it's titled.
Okay.
Right? Smashy Road wanted.
Now, I'll tell you this. The way I got my high score,
I don't see a high score from you.
I submitted like an hour and a half ago.
Sure you did.
The hashtag
Nice.
Rabble challenge. No?
Nice.
I don't see a score.
Nice.
Did I not submit it? Hold on, let me check my Twitter.
I look like I have like rosy cheeks on the
Tweeter. Anywho, let's start with the listeners, and we'll do that first. So we've got
What was your
But the
score?
hashtag Rabble challenge, did I spell it right?
no.
Oh, I just spelled it wrong.
Oh, there
So
you go.
there's your problem.
Rabble challenge.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge.
Hashtag Rabble
I don't know what this challenge is. We are not French.
No.
Oui.
No.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
That's why my score wasn't didn't show up on the screen.
Fair enough. All right.
That's
So
Fromage.
Shorty. I was a little bit behind on this week.
Shawty.
Crap. So our top score was a ridiculous score.
Congrats, by the way. Holy crap.
Fucking Chris.
Whoa.
Chris Bones. God damn it. 2029.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
A little redonkulous.
Wow.
Not gonna lie.
Hacksaw.
I don't know. I think it did it the legit way because
He did it. I tweeted him and I said,
How?
dude, how? What the serious what the fuck?
That's
So
so serious. Yeah.
he said he unlocked one of the best cars
Oh, okay.
basically.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
he just was crushing shit that way.
'Cause I
Apparently
figured-
it turned on a dime and would just run through everything.
okay, because I figured like the better cars you would unlock because I found the speed getting faster because I'm like, you start with the pickup truck,
Yeah.
right? And then when I got to like my Batmobile, I'm like, whoa, this thing's a little bit faster.
I
Holy
think
shit.
I think all of the cars have their own little unique thing.
Yeah, but you don't know what it is.
Right? Because
Doesn't say.
it doesn't say. So I got the DeLorean, or what it called, the time machine.
Oh yeah, the Batmobile's called the Swagmobile, by the way.
Yeah. So if you hit a certain speed, the flaming tire marks would come up
Yeah.
That's awesome.
and the screen would go black or like gray. Like it would go black and white, and you could do it again, it would go back. So you would
Yeah.
be going back and forth between time. And if there was a cop behind you at the time, they blew up and they got shut off.
Oh.
That's so cheap.
So each car had their own new thing anyway.
They should have made it so that it would like turn into like a different, like an older cop car.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Well, here's my strategy. I stuck with the pickup truck, not knowing that all these other cars had different perks. I just did
true.
donuts.
Oh yeah. It's a good point. That's
Yeah,
a good one.
I just drove in circles. It's
I would
got my
I
454.
would I would turn left and right and turn left and right, and I would just keep going down the screen. Stayed on the road, and if I couldn't go left or right, then
Yeah.
I would just off-road it and get back to a road.
Yeah. And that's the reason why I stuck with the pickup truck, because I found the other cars way too fast. So I kept smashing things with the other cars.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, I gotta go.
Fair enough. All right, so 2029 for Chris Bones wins the week and crushes all the Rabblers.
That was a listener, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Shorties, Dave number 2, ended up with a 962.
Wow. He gets the bonus
That's even
points too.
higher.
He gets the bonus points as well. And
Nice.
Jesse ended up with a 882.
They all did.
Damn.
Holy shit.
I did not post my high score of 600 and something because it didn't fucking matter.
Because it didn't matter.
They beat us anyways.
They all beat us anyway.
Oh,
So
congrats.
I'm letting Sal take the win for this week.
Yay! Beautiful.
So Sal, you got the win with a 512.
Nice.
Mark, you apparently posted a 4 something.
But it was a Rabble challenge though.
Yeah. So
the French version.
we'll deal with this
Yeah.
off air and just decide what the points are there. I threw down a 355. I almost hit 700, but I didn't post it. It was a 690 something.
Yeah, I saw it was a 6 something, yeah.
And Dave got a 135. For the, I believe Lindsay got a 216. Yeah, 216.
Well, she gets a point then, right? Is that fourth?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
4th.
Mhm.
Very true. But 3 people this week
Yeah, just
beat us.
demolished us.
Nice. That was good.
Bastards.
Yeah.
That's fun.
2029. Asshat.
Where is that like in the top, like global?
I don't know. You know what? It's probably low because I believe I saw the hacked scores of like 5 million or something like that. And
Nice. You must be playing for 6 hours straight.
Not with the hack.
so
Well, like,
no,
if
they
you wanna
just
get...
you just hacked it. It's,
Yeah.
And you know what? And to be totally honest, I don't think that is even possible in that game because at 6 stars, tanks are coming after you
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shooting,
And
at you.
Yeah, I
Yes,
saw
yes.
that.
So if you are driving straight at any single point while that's happening, you're dead.
That's
Because
true, yeah, because they'll like lock onto you. Yeah.
they'll lock onto you, and the roadblocks at that point are tanks. So if you hit one, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Just fucked.
Yep.
All right. Next week's game. Okay. So I'm gonna let you boys pick. You got to
Oh.
pick a number between 1 and 3. You have to decide.
1 and 3.
2.5.
No. Round numbers.
4.
Well, let's go 2.
2.
0.
All right.
Do 2.
It's called Drill Up.
Oh, I just saw that.
So, do you remember the one more line people,
Yes. Yeah.
or like, and then one more dash or whatever?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but you
Now you're
don't
a
have.
drill?
But you're a drill and you're jumping from wheel to wheel.
All right.
But the lava is coming up on you, so you
Oh,
don't
so
have
you can't
time. You
wait.
can't just sit there and spin.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The
Hey, it kind of reminds me of there was a boss in Super Mario Galaxy 2 where it's like you're on a circle and you have to drill through the bottom and then like hit its bottom. It was like had 2 legs and it was walking. It's cool.
the current top score of all in the iOS world is 103,
Okay, so not a hack.
potentially.
Nice.
I played it a couple times and only got 16.
Where's your ranking then?
4,000 and
Okay,
something.
that's not too bad. Because I just looked at my Smashy Road, my 454.
Yeah.
And that's good for 2.9 million in the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's only 27,000 people playing this game right
See,
now.
there we go. It's that new.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Drill Up is going to be this week's game.
And who's
Another-
that by?
another catch app.
Do we know the name of the developer?
Well, it's another catch app game.
Oh, it's a catch app, but
It is App Lava.
there we go.
Kind of makes sense. Since lava is coming up.
It's their signature.
Maybe. Maybe it is. More lava games to come.
All right.
this
So
is the- wait,
tweet
this
your
is-
scores with the correct hashtag, by the way. Don't
Not-
do what I did.
Not Rabble Challenge.
No, not
This
the
was the boss I'm
challenge,
talking about.
but the challenge.
Okay, like, I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Like, you have to dig through it. and
I
get
don't
it.
think that's quite what we're playing for the App Store challenge,
But
but
no,
No,
it's
not
what it
quite.
reminds me of. Super Mario
Okay.
Galaxy 2. Love that stuff.
but tweet your scores on Instagram and Twitter. Tweet your scores on Instagram. Did I just say that?
tweet your
Okay,
tweet.
so if it's tweet on Twitter, what is it on Instagram? Insta on
It's
Instagram?
Insta.
Sure.
It's Insta.
Is it Insta?
Just post your shit
Yeah.
Just post
on social
something.
media.
I
with the
don't
correct
care.
hashtag. People.
Come on.
All right.
Just keep moving.
Bitches.
All right. Thanks for listening this week and watching.
Thanks for watching, Lindsay. Peace. Oh, that's it. We're done?
That is it.
Okay, bye.
I should mention, and for $10